Hey Leos, Mariah here. It's such a pleasure to be back and to be reading for all of you guys. I'm so sorry I've been away. I've had family. However, I am back better than ever. Let's hop into your reading for the month of May. Let's see what's going on and what messages you need to know. So let's get started. For my Leo spirit, what does our Leos, the collective, need to know? What does our Leos need to know? We have intuition and manifestation. We have optimism. Bottom of the deck, I'll take that increase. Ascended Masters. The Sacred Temple. Last one. What do my Leos need to know? It's interesting because all three of these, there's three, well, mind you, there's 5 cards so far, but 3 of these 5 are all represented by spirit. One more for my Leos. Courage. And taking steps. Courage if you can see it. And then taking steps. Wow. I didn't know I was going to pull this many, but I just felt called to pull the ones that were on the bottom. I just felt called to pull those. And again, that taking steps. Wow. Really nice energy. Here we go. You know how I get. But I got to go to it, man. Because I can't, my eyes looking at this intuition and manifestation. And if you see, you probably can't see, but in this ball, in this little magic globe ball, whatever, it's like an old home, like an old childhood home. But even more importantly, it's what this woman is manifesting. Not manifesting necessarily her childhood or her childhood home, but I'm seeing this house as a twofold, if you will, where she came from, but where she's going. There's something here in regards to your intuition when we look at the pre-you and post-you, but it's much bigger than you because, again, I'm looking at this childhood home. Sacred Temple, increase, Ascended Masters, courage, and optimism. Can I tell you something, Leo? You know I'm always going to be honest with you. And this won't resonate for everybody because everybody's not in their season. And, you know, everyone has a season and there's divine timing for everyone's season. So, again, this will not resonate for everybody because everybody's not in their season. But I can't help but shake the feeling of what they couldn't get right in their lifetime, you're getting right in yours. What they couldn't receive in their lifetime, you're receiving in your lifetime. And what I mean by they, I mean your family. And it's much deeper than that, Leo. Because whatever this is that you're manifesting goes, and I haven't even pulled tarot yet. I'm going to get to this in a second. But whatever you've been manifesting and praying for or asking out to the universe or calling on to the universe for aid or assistance to have something come to fruition or come to pass because you feel deep in your soul that it's something that's really in alignment with you, you are the one. You are the one, and not to go too, left field here, but I got to, Leo. It's like you were almost selected at birth. And it trust me, and that's what I'm saying, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but it almost feels like you were selected at birth to bring to fruition things that your family members, your ancestry, your bloodline, your lineage couldn't fulfill in their lifetimes, whether due to distractions, whether due to hardships, life circumstances, or whether they didn't have the mindset that was in alignment to really create what it was that they needed to create to fulfill their wishes of their, past and in their lifetime. But you're the one that's being selected to do so. And you're being guided along this path. That's the interesting part about this, Leo, because for some of you, and again, we're going to get into tarot and look further into this, but for some of you, whether this is financial prosperity, financial freedom, whether it is building a legacy or building a healthy bountiful family of your own, whether this is being able to break the chains and patterns of dysfunctions and destruction within your own family lineage. There's something here, whatever this may be, whether it's success in the material plane or on the spiritual plane, or whether it's within the internal soul and the internal body. You've been manifesting something in the month of May, and I don't know what's going on astrologically. I know we got a lot of major things that are happening right now, so energies are definitely shifting, but in the month of May, you are breaking the chains of what your ancestors, your parents, your grandparents, your lineage couldn't do. But it's not like you're just going at this alone. You got your spirit guides and your angels with you in tow. And what you're getting ready to see in the month of May, and as we progress forward, is an increase. You're going to continue to see step by step by step, even if it's small steps forward, because we do have taking steps. Even if it's small steps forward, you're going to continue to see increases of whatever that manifestation is coming to reality. And we got to keep in mind, it's the small wins, it's the small achievements that create the bigger picture. There's something here, I'm going to tell you this. Come back to this video. Come back to this video around October 27th, 28th of this year. Come back. Do not forget this. I write the October 27th, 28th, because you'll be able to look at the pre-you and post-you, and you'll be able to see by then, that date, a significant difference in a specific area of your life of what you've been manifesting, what you've been putting out, your intentions you've been setting up. But it's taken a lot of work. And the thing about it is, it's like, because you've been chosen, yes, life or your path or your way of walking through this journey may have not been the easiest in some regards, maybe some more easier than others, but nonetheless, you've been dealt a hand that may have seemed unfavorable, or you may have felt blocked or delayed, or you may have felt like at times things were not happening for you. And it wasn't that it wasn't happening for you, but certain things got to be put into play. Again, just because you think it's your season, it's your time, doesn't mean that universally everything is aligned for those things to come to fruition. And when you look back in hindsight, and again, October 27th, 28th of this year, do not forget it, you will look back and see in hindsight, oh my God, I understand why things didn't work out then. I understand why things didn't play out then. I understand why if I would have received that increase in finances, or if that opportunity would have taken off the ground, or if I would have done X, Y, and Z, or if this would have came into my life around that time frame, I understand now, looking at life circumstances after the fact, that either that thing that I've been manifesting or praying for, asking for the universe, either wouldn't have fully manifested itself, or it wouldn't have manifested itself in the way that I would have really been satisfied or content with. Things happen for a reason, and because sometimes of our lack of patience, we get discouraged or frustrated because it doesn't necessarily happen in the timeline we're asking it for. But the thing about this is, because this is something that your ancestors or your legacy or your bloodline couldn't fulfill, you have a much higher goal or a much higher reach that you have to reach for to actually bring this into fruition. So yes, things have to be moved in certain ways, and you have to have certain pieces on the board for things to really happen the way that they're meant to. I'm sorry, I need to get into tarot. Let me get into tarot. Just off of those 6 cards. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Leos in the month of May. Don't put the cart before the horse. And I just saw the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Don't put the cart before the horse, Leo. 4 swords in the reverse. The restlessness. The waiting, the patience. You've been patient. You've been waiting. You've been, magician, manifesting, right? You've been waiting. You've been praying. You've been manifesting. You've been asking. But we have optimism and increase here. So this is coming in for you. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. 3 more for my Leos. Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. You're not missing out. You're not missing out. Because the thing about this is, Leo, whatever it is that you've manifested, it's much greater than you. It holds a greater purpose than you. I don't care if this is you publishing a book. I don't care if this is you putting music out there, if you're an artist for the first time. I don't care if this is you finally being the one in the family to have a healthy and happy marriage and no one else has. I don't care if you're the first person in the family to really break addiction and finally be able to live a healthy and clean life. I don't care if this is you being the one that finally is able to make a certain amount of money. Now you're moved up into a different tax bracket that other people in your family has never seen before. There's something here in regards to your timeline that you've invested time into, whether it's through your energetic output or whether it's through your physical 3D output into this. You may have felt at times, if not now, that you may have wasted your time. Maybe it was wasted effort. It's not going to happen. When is it going to happen? Because I'm getting this influx of waiting and being patient and no longer being patient and tired of waiting and wanting to move on to something else, or maybe wanting to give up, but then not being able to give up because you still have hope and faith. And if it resonates in your soul, it's like, I can't give up on this because I know this is destined for me. I know this is meant for me. I know this was put in my path for a reason. So I'm getting this back and forth energy, but this has to become more balanced for you, Lee. I feel like I've told you about this in a different way. I felt like I've told you about this, but this has to become more balanced. And I'll tell you too, Leo, because you are stepping into this, and especially in the month of May, come back. I will say it one last time on this reading, October 27th through October 28th of this year. I will not steer you wrong, especially, and it's not going to resonate for everybody, but if you feel this in your soul, if you feel it in your spirit, if you feel intuitively pulled or tugged towards this, like, yes, Mariah, you are speaking to me. I understand exactly what you're talking about. Come back to the save it and come back to this video on this day. Just say hi. Say what happened. Because the magician is here. And we already got this here twice now. And with the Ascendant Masters, Knight of Wands, and especially Mars having all these transits, but with this Knight of Wands, whatever it is that you have been manifesting and praying for, you're going to start seeing these increases pick up. And what's meant for you can't be taken from you. And I don't care how many people may try to detract you, how many people may try to tell you, oh, no, you can't do this, even yourself. Because, again, I keep getting this flux of energy from you, Leo. I can't lie. I don't care, outside circumstances, what reality may seem like, what life may seem like. I don't care. What's meant for you can never be taken from you. And what's truly meant for you can never be moved from your path. So no matter what, I don't care how discouraged or encouraged you may feel at times, what's meant for you is still going to happen. Why? Because you got your ancestors, your angels, and your spirit guides working in tow with you, because something here was meant for you to achieve that couldn't be achieved by prior legacies from your family. And there's something here that's meant to really expand not only your life, but also change the weight and change the name of your family lineage. But you get to benefit, but by you benefiting from it, everyone else as almost a byproduct gets to benefit from whatever the success is. So it's much greater than you. Whether it's you actually receiving the direct benefit of, again, publishing that book, having that financial increase and now moving into a new tax bracket, whether it is breaking the chain of unhealthy relationships, breaking the chain of addictions, breaking the chains of abuse. It's like now the people around you get to benefit from these increases you're receiving in your life, whether it is directly or indirectly. But there's this energy, Leo. Don't temper out the energy a little bit. Just temper it out. And I know that's easier said than done. But again, like I mentioned to you, what's meant for you and what's placed upon your path can never be taken from you. You got to understand that deeply. Because I'm looking at it right here. This Page of Pentacles, the seed you already placed in the ground. You've manifested, you wished for, you prayed over, you talked to your spirit guides, you talked to your angels and ancestors. This is already right here with this Page of Pentacles. This is the idea. This is the elementary way of saying this is the fruit that you've sown, right? Not to get all left field, but it really is. When I think about the Page of Pentacles, it really takes me into a deeper meaning. And then right above that is the Magician. The Magician used all of his tools and resources to take as above, so below, right? What we think, what we believe, what we can conceive, mentally, spiritually, we bring it to our reality. And that's what you've been doing in the month of May. You're going to start seeing increases with this. And again, I know I said the last time, but this is the last time, and I'm going to wrap this up. October 27th to the 28th of this year. Come back. If this resonated with you deep in your soul, come back to this video, because what you've been putting into the ground to bring to life, is getting ready to hit you. Leo, I love you. I love all of you. I hope all of you are doing well. Hopefully this new eclipse season, because again, we are in eclipse season too, so no wonder why I forgot all about that. No wonder why this energy feels really heightened for me. And eclipse seasons can talk about ending things out, but also the start of new beginnings, and that's what you're getting ready to get into. And I believe around October we have because I think this is the partial eclipse, and I believe around October we have the full eclipse. Don't quote me though. Don't quote me. Anyway, I love you. You be safe. You be blessed. Please make sure you eat well, drink your water, take care of yourself, exercise, okay? Make sure you're taking care of your diet, okay? Make sure you get outside, get you some vitamin D. So much love for you, your family, and everybody, Leo. I love you to death. Be safe. Bye.